Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and this is what we're going to make today. We're going to use our scraps to make a lot of little treat bags for Halloween or Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever. But I'm just going to use up some of my scrap paper that I have and scrap stickers, things like that, and make up a few of these for our little kids at church. I'll probably give them to them on the Wednesday night before Halloween. So that's what we're going to do. Grab your scraps and let's get to making these. Alright, so you're going to need a piece of paper, and I'm using some of my pattern paper, the scraps of my pattern paper that I have had. You're going to need a piece that is 12 inches by 6 inches. Okay, on the long side, you're going to score at 1 3/4, at 5 1/2, at 7 1/4, and then at 11. Okay, then you're going to turn it one turn, and you're going to score at 1 3/4 and at 5 1/2. And that is all your scoring completed. Now just go ahead and fold on your score lines, fold and burnish. Okay, now for this little 1/2 inch score line at the top, we're going to fold it the opposite way. That's going to be a little outside piece. So I'm just folding it the opposite way. This is going to be the outside of my box. So that's what we're going to do with that. Now we're going to do a little bit of cutting. This piece over here, it's a little rectangle. So you have a full square over here, and this one you have a rectangle. You're going to cut that away. You don't need that. So just cut that piece off, and then cut up on all of your score lines, just to that other score line that goes across. This is hard for me to see. Okay. And then you're going to go up here to this little piece. So you've got a score line right there. There's a little piece right here at the top, and you're going to cut that away. You don't need that. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and trim off some of this right here, just a little bit of it. You don't have to do that. I just, in my other one, it got in my way just a little bit, so I'm going to trim that off. But you can leave it just like it is. It's fine. Alright, we're going to glue this down first. So I'm going to use some score tape. This is just the 1/8 inch. Okay, just going to press that down. So you've got that at the top. I think that makes it really cute. And then on this little piece right here, you're going to put your glue. This is what you're going to glue together, the box together with. Okay, then you can just lay that over and then press that one down. I've got a little glue right there. Let me get that off. There you go. Alright, so there is part of your box. Now, see where mine's put together. This is going to be the back of my box. This is going to be the front. And since we're going to put candy and things in there, I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue on these. And we'll glue this one down to those. And then we'll put some glue on this one. And glue that one down. And then I'm just going to flip it over and use my bone folder. Press all that in. So there we go. We've got our little bag. Isn't that cute? Now we're going to do some decorating. So I've got a piece of yellow paper here I'm going to cut a moon out of. And I've just got my punch. This is a 2-inch punch. And I'm going to put a moon right there. Then what I did is I used my Gina Marie die that I got from May May, and I cut out a little picket fence. So this is what we're going to use. This comes with 2 different fence in it. So I'm going to use this one. I will link this below if she still has them. I'm not sure if she does. But then I'll also link these. We have some of these that will be going in the shop this afternoon. And this is Tiny Treasures, and it is the picket fence, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, it's 4.5. Or they may all be joined. Let me look. We just got these in. I think they're all joined, but you could cut them apart if you wanted to use. So it's probably, it's 4, 8, 12. It's probably about 1.5 yards of fence there. And like I said, you could cut them apart if you wanted to and use those. So that's what you have in the inside of that. But these are on sale. That is not our price. That is the retail price, but they will be on sale. So those will go up probably this afternoon or tomorrow. These will be in the shop, and I will link those too. All right, I'm not going to use all of this fence. I'm just going to use part of it, so I'm probably going to use just about that much. So I'm just going to cut this little part off. And I used my scrap paper to do my die cutting. Everything that you see here is scrap paper. All right, I'm going to lay it out first. Now, I need a tree, and I don't have another tree like I used on that first one. But I do have this tree that I used yesterday in another project, or I used part of one. So I think I might just use that. Probably have to cut those lower branches off, and I'll just use those on something else. Because he's going to be way too big if I don't. So we'll cut those branches off, and then let's see. Alright, we'll put him down maybe right there. I think that'll work. So I'm going to cut part of that stem off because I don't need that. So that's going to go right there. I'm just going to lay it down easily. I'm not gluing anything down yet. Then I have a little piece of scrap cardstock. It's 3/4 and it's just long enough or wide enough for the box. And then I just went on my printer and I printed this off. This is a Halloween hello. So we're going to put this down on here first. These little bags come together really quick and they're really cute, I think. And you could decorate them all different ways. Okay, let's put our fence down there. Put our moon right down there. I'm just trying to get my placement before I commit to glue anything down. Okay, we're going to put our moon down because it needs to be in the background. So put him about right there. Then we'll go ahead and commit on that tree right there, I think. And you can either leave these branches hanging off like that, or I'm just going to trim them off. Just like that. And then let's put our little fence down. And like I said, all of these are scraps. I just grabbed whatever I had that looked like it went together and started compiling things, putting things together. Alright. There we go. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right down here at the bottom, but I'm going to put it up on some pop dots. The other one I had to because my tree was chipboard. But I like that look, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this one too. Alright. And that will cover up the bottom of our tree and then the bottom of our fence, so it'll kind of ground everything. Isn't that cute? I like that. Now we need a little tiny pumpkin. put this little pumpkin over here. Make sure that I get him stuck down well. Some of these I've had for so long they're not gluing very well anymore. All right, and then I have my, no, that's the gold. Let's grab the yellow. I have the yellow Wink of Stella, and I'm going to put that all over the moon to make it shine, make it glittery. Hoot. Look at that. Can you see the glitter on that moon? Isn't that cute? All right, now we need to tie a bow, and I think on this one, the last one I used a black bow. I think on this one I will use some of this orange. And then all you need to do on these sides right here, and I'm going to put a little bit more glue right there. Okay, on the sides, just pinch that in. But what I am doing to keep it from collapsing inside until I can get my candy and things in there, I just folded up some tissue paper and put that down in there and then closed it up. And then I have my little clothespin to put on there. So there's our little bag. Now let's see if we can tie a bow here. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to use my hot glue. I'm going to put a little dab right there. And I'm going to glue that little bow right there. Alright, so there's the treat bags. Aren't they cute? I will put all of these written instructions over on my blog, as well as pictures and the link to the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.